Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 9 of my Ymir multiplayer series. So, I have done a few things since the last episode. I've got the Chiefs built. Very happy about that. I got this built not that long ago. I have also, if we come to the world map here, I've got 2 new hamlets set up. We've got Appleville, the one we got set up last episode, but I've been growing a lot of cotton there, 5.7, so that's actually way more than we grow in our capital. And I'm also growing apples, 3.4. And I've also got Southfield set up, which is literally just now started running out of meat. Not producing anything here at the moment apart from flint, nothing useful, just I want to get pastures for the cattle set up there, and now that we've used our wood up for the Chiefs up, I can do that. Let's have a look at our soldiers, the bearded hogs. I'm going to take over some meat, take over, let's say, just 10, well no, 12, drop that off, and then we'll take all the flint that we've mined. So guys, in this episode, I'm going to be getting all the leadership stuff set up. So we can see now on the score, I'm 19th with 567 score. In fact, I'm a 1 point off being in 18th place. But we're now going to get leadership set up. And this has changed dramatically since I've last played. Well, before the update, I should say. If we now look at power, we go to leadership, which provides oligarchs, providing leaders the same. It only provides 20 state power, so it gives us 10 less state power. I find that really confusing, because it replaces band society, so it's a bit confusing. But I'm guessing this building gives us state power. But let's go. It gives us a huge reduction in conflict. If we look at band, oh, we can't even get band society now. But if we revoke this, band society I think gives us 40% conflict, so that is a big loss. Here we go. It's forced 8 people to work in the Chief's hut, but it now generates 40 state power. So we generate 60 state power now instead of 30 before. So we're going to have a lot more state power to play around with. We're saying we're a -10, but it's because it hasn't registered the 40 this is generating. Legitimacy, though, is absolutely terrible. The amount of power and support from oligarchy. Support can be gained by ensuring the oligarch's class remains superior. Shit. This isn't good, is it? Political bribes. We need to provide political bribes. A hut for the chief. Have the civic political bribes enabled. So yeah, we just don't have any. Okay, so political bribes. Approval rate goes down. We have to pay money and state power. Representative support, but we get oligarch support. So let's say, let's put it on 5 and let's see what that is like. And apply reform. The 3 state power, yet we can easily deal with. We also get a civ point now from completing a chief hut. But this is all new to me, guys. And I've said multiple times, but I'm not used to how to do this, so I'll probably make a few mistakes. If anyone here is actually quite experienced, maybe has already got quite a bit ahead on their game, please let me know how they're doing things. But yeah, it's all new, and I'm excited to learn. But I'm worried I'm gonna die. Legitimacy. So the oligarch support is what's causing it to be so bad. Protector of the people, we actually lose oligarch support. Government salaries, social. Yeah, none of this helps. So it is the political bribes, which I need to see. So let's have a look at this. So oligarchs now have 5 wealth, and my leader has 3 wealth. But we can see the loyalty is directly affected by legitimacy somewhere. Yeah, -48 due to such poor legitimacy, so we need to sort this legitimacy out. The oligarch support has only gone, not even moved, 43. But the oligarchs are now way more powerful than the rest. In fact, they're more powerful than the leader. So I think they just want to be more powerful than the ordinary persons. So I think it just needs to wait a bit, and then it will register that they're actually more powerful. We have got an extra civ point. So that's a low. We are now also growing with 12 new inactives and 21 more population because we're fully fulfilling apples. We've got loads of stock now, 33 apples. Cattle. Yeah, we don't actually have enough cows. Okay. Oh, we do. We just haven't got anyone in this building. So get that one there, and then I'm gonna hire. I'll put this on high. There we go. That's producing 0.3 cows. So we need that building operating. Oh, community work. It's just plummeted. Budget balance, waste, territories upkeep, formations upkeep, policies upkeep. Legitimacy has improved now though. It's gone down to 12. So so it's saying class dominance minus 14. But then we get +2 from the active policies. Ouch. We can deal with bad legitimacy because it only directly affects the loyalty. So as long as we're above 30 loyalty, we're okay. But I want to have good legitimacy. Thanks, Ian, for sending me cat. So I'm now able to get domestic cats to get the granaries. But oof, okay, this is all a little bit tricky. I'm gonna have to play around a bit myself and try and get this to where we get a good value. So big problem is, guys, is the Chief's Hut and the Community Hall both use an insane amount of clay. We don't have the clay. We're going to run out of clay so soon. Like, even this at full capacity, I think is 2.4 clay. So we just do not have the clay. I certainly can't support potters. But what I am interested in doing is now I've got so much cotton. I think we've got in total about 9 cotton per tick, so I'm tempted to get our weavers industries up because we're fully fulfilling food apples, and we're not fulfilling meat. So to grow our population even more, we're going to want to fulfill meat, but we can also put. Yeah, I'm interested in getting that. So let's see what this is like. So this produces 1 textile, and then I'm guessing this will produce 1 clothes. Yeah, 1 textile, and this will produce 1 clothes. So even though we have lost a large amount of loyalty due to our poor legitimacy, our conflict is also reducing. So, well, fine, we probably will be comfortable, but I just don't understand this. Oh, travel expansion, another Sith point. A shiny stone. Total population in all territories superior to 500. So that's one we can do. So this is a new mission. Gathering emergency livestock. Yeah, we know about that. So I wanted to play around with this because already that is 5. Well, it says it's increasing to 13. I don't understand how that's working. But their base wealth is 5 wages. So we're spending. I understand. That's where all our stuff's going. So we're spending 5. Here we go. We're spending 5, but that 5 is we have 3 oligarchs, and we're giving them each 5 community budget, or in the other case it would be money. And so that is now why we've massively dropped in available community work. Oh, this is all really tough now. This is all really tough. We just need to grow the population to support a larger population. That larger population means we generate more community work. But we also need a larger population to fulfill all these jobs, like the clothes making. If we can get the clothes making jobs all fulfilled, and I'm actually going to get that now. So, clothes, adopt this trait, yes. Because the clothes will boost our intelligence, and it will boost our life quality, so we will get more people. But we also really want to fulfill the meat. But then saying that, the meat will give us tons of leather, so maybe it would have been more wise to go into leather clothes making, but I'm not too fussed, because either way we can fulfill both of them. because we've got so much cotton, so many free farm space in our other territories, so we can keep growing more and more cotton. So I'm happy for either. But yeah, we're gonna stay at around 46 loyalty, and then with this decreasing, we'll probably, if this hasn't already been calculated, we'll probably have about 60 loyalty. So being at this minus 12 is okay. Oh god, this is all tough. I'm gonna have a big play around with this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna turn off all these flint miners, because we're now generating a large amount of flint from our territory. If we look here, we've lost all our. Do we really not have that many people? We only have 72. Wow. Oh yeah, it's because 8 just got taken up to work in this. Wow, we're really short of jobs. This is. Wow. Okay. Okay guys, so quite confusingly, and I don't understand why, but even though I decreased the wealth of the oligarchs, it was saying increasing to 13, then I decreased it to so I gave them from 5 to 3, so they're at 3, and it's only costing me 3 each in the available community work, but they're now going to like 9 wealth, and we can see the legitimacy has actually, the support has increased. It's gone from minus 12 to like minus 6, so I am getting more legitimacy back, but I don't understand that. So if we come to community work, I'm now only paying them 3 each in wages, so minus 9 in wages in total, but their wealth has continued to increase anyway. But whatever, I'm not sure if that's because I'm producing more cloves now, and the cloves are generating more wealth, which means they have access to more wealth, or the oligarchs already start with a good amount of wealth, and I'm just giving them extra bribes. I have no idea, but we're getting more legitimacy. I don't really know how any of it really works. I only understand the basics, but things are going, well, they're going well. Like suddenly our growth's at 4.5, and I think it's because we're using up a lot of cloves. We're using up 5.9, but we're only producing 1.4. So this growth won't be sustained for too long, but we will increase in size because we're getting the apples, and I can keep fulfilling meat. And with more cows on the way and wood, I can get more pastures up to get more cows and get more butchers and etc, etc. But yeah, it's all a little bit much, a lot to think about, and a lot we need to work on. But if I can get more people to get more community work, we can get going. But to think, I have metallurgy. This is a whole other problem. Metallurgy's here. But I don't even really care about metallurgy at the moment. I want to get my own stuff sorted. I want to get like more population, work on fulfilling the weaving and all that, because all metallurgy will really do is it just lets me get upgraded tool makers, so they only take 1 porco. That saves some jobs. Upgraded woodcutters, but we live in a shitty wood area anyway, so that's not very useful. And it lets me get upgraded houses, but I don't particularly care about upgraded houses at the moment. So I actually have no rush to get metallurgy just yet. I want to actually work on growing my population, but we will have to wait and see. Okay guys, so it's been a long time since I've recorded the last part of this episode. It's been 2 days, which may not seem like a long time, but since I've been recording these every day, it's quite a big jump for me. And the reason I haven't recorded in a while is because nothing's really happened. I've increased in score quite a bit, now up to 17th, and I've been growing Redwood. We're now at 378 people, and we're continuing to grow, and we're getting another 26 in the next generation, so that'll be tomorrow. But I've been doing a lot of small things that together have led to quite a few things that I need to show you guys what I've done. So firstly, I have got a new technology which failed on first try. That was frustrating, but I have got it in the end. That was territorial control. So now we can actually claim land. So again, this is completely changed. Before, leadership let you claim land. Now you need this separate technology. Also got domestic cats, we've got granary level 2s, and I've got salt. Just some basic text there. So I've already started upgrading this granary here. I've done a little bit more with the village. Loads more butchers, all using up cows. If we look at our cows now, we're producing 1 cow per tick in Redwood. And I've also got a hamlet below us producing 0.5 cows per tick. So we're producing 1.5 cows per tick, and we're butchering them, and we're meeting our meat demand. We're ever so close to meeting our meat demand. I've got 80 meat in stock. The hunters have been busy. Meat is absolutely fine with fulfilling that. Apples, I've bumped us all the way up to 5 civ points in apples. Apples are really going to be immensely important to us, so I've got 5 civ points in them. And we're meeting demand for apples here with some spare. And in Appleville, our hamlet to the right, we are producing 7 apples. But because we're still in a gift economy, people just take the apples, which means a lot of all the apples are being used to feed that population, which is already way bigger than it needs to be. So I'm just playing around with trying to get more apples out of that. But we're doing good. We've actually got 3 civ points to spare because I've fully revoked water. And as you can see here, we've still got a 3.2 surplus of water, even with all the civ points gone. So we definitely did not need civ points in that. What else have I done? I'm now revoking fish because I've stopped producing fish. There's just 0.5 fish for 1 civ point was rubbish. And now I'm basically fully producing meat. It's just unneeded. So that's changed. And everything else really stayed the same. Obviously planted more apple fields, got more cow pastures down, been growing resources, a lot of clothing production actually. So we're now producing 3.2 cloves per tick, and our demand is 4, so we're very close to filling that. And look at the amount of leather we've got: 263 leather. And 5.5 more per tick. I just have absolutely nothing to use the leather for. We haven't got enough workers to actually use the tanneries, and we haven't even got enough workers to man the clothes because I've got plenty of cotton. We're only just using up our cotton that's produced in this territory. The right territory, Appleville, produces 5 more cotton, so we're going to have a surplus of cotton even once we've matched our demand, because even though the ideal is 8.2, the people just won't take that. And I don't understand why that happens in a gift economy. Surely everybody wants the clothes, but apparently only 4 people can actually take them in the gift economy. But anyway, so we're almost filling clothes and we still got cotton spare, so there's no point even in producing leather clothes, because if we come here, we look at clothes, as we can see these people don't have access to the clothes, but we look at the oligarchs, clothing access, 89%. So with just the clothes supplied, they're already basically meeting their demand. You can see with the leader, he's got 100%. So you can see that actually you don't need leather clothes and clothes to get that 100% out of them. You can just deal with clothes themselves. So I don't even need to go into leather clothes. Pottery though, I would like to do pottery because that's a different need. If we look at them again, that's the furnishings. So I want to do pottery, not enough clay. So, to deal with our clay problem, not only can we not make pottery, but we can't fulfill the state power and administration because our official buildings use clay. I've created a new hamlet here, Clayton, which produces clay. And I've encountered a little glitch, guys. I prospected this and I found it had clay. I've also found apparently it has tin. But we look at knowledges, as I'm sure you're aware if you've played Ymir before. Metallurgy. Whoops, there it is. Tin isn't a part of metallurgy. You can produce tin apparently, but it doesn't reveal tin. Yet, this is telling us it has tin. And I've searched and searched and searched, and you just can't find tin on this tile because it hasn't been revealed yet. But it seems the prospecting is a little glitched, and because it's got the production of tin, it's letting us find tin. But anyway, apparently there's going to be tin on this tile, that's really, really lucky we've got tin next to us. But it also has clay, so not only am I securing the tin for later, I've also got clay to produce and send back to Redwood to make pottery and other official stuff. Really happy with that. Down here, I can't believe it as well. Southfield, so this is where I'm producing my cows, and I'm also producing a little bit of apples just to feed this population. It's got copper. I can't believe it. I've got copper and tin right next to my capital. Here we go. It's only a small deposit, but wow, much better than nothing. But I still can't do metallurgy yet. In fact, the only miners I've got is the 4 clay miners in my capital. So I just can't do metallurgy yet. And also, I don't particularly want to do metallurgy yet because I don't have enough people in my capital to fulfill the jobs. I'm still growing and I need more and more people to fulfill like the clothes making jobs, the pottery workers, all these other jobs. So metallurgy isn't a priority for me at the moment. And finally, before I end the episode, this was just a little catch up after a couple days to show you guys what I've done for the episode. 3 civ points to play around with. I don't know what to spend them on. I've already maxed out apples. I'm comfortably getting enough cows. Maybe put something else in there. I don't want to put any in meat. I never usually do. And since this update, it doesn't seem like there's been any big changes to the amount of meat I can produce. It is a little bit harder because cows take up more space. But I'm not going to put any in meat. I'm kind of stuck to where I put my civ points. Maybe just one more in cows, but I don't need any more in cotton either. I need to have a think. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, if you could give it a like and subscribe to the channel. The channel's growing quite quickly at the moment, thanks to all you lovely people who've been subscribing and watching the Ymir videos. So I can clearly see you guys are enjoying the Ymir videos. If you guys want any particular Ymir videos other than the just playthrough, put a comment down below. And also thanks to everybody who's been leaving comments. I try to respond to them as quick as possible. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in episode 10, where hopefully more stuff will be happening. But yeah, see you then.